Tory Lanez has been in the news for a while, unfortunately due to the whole court case with Megan Thee Stallion. We're not going to touch on that at the moment though. This is about the rap beef Tory found himself in back in 2018 with Joyner Lucas. Tory is most well known for breaking out on the scene with the hit song Say It in 2015, which was featured on his debut album I Told You, released in August 2016. Like the insanely popular singer-rapper Drake, Tory is also a singer-rapper from Ontario, Canada. They also had a back and forth, by the way, so if you want me to talk about that one, let me know in the comments below. Joyner Lucas from Massachusetts released the track Ross Capicchione, which was my introduction to him, and that was featured on his mixtape Along Came Joyner, also released in 2015. So I learned about these two artists right around the same time. Fast forward to 2018, and as it tends to be the case nowadays, things got heated from Instagram Live. In August 2018, Tory was on live and stated that he was a better rapper than Joyner Lucas for whatever reason.
The Joyner kid, he's nice, but he can't fuck with me. Not on no level, period. You know what I'm saying?
I get it, people get hyped and say stuff when they live. It's all good, I guess. Not to Joyner though, it seems, as he quickly responded, challenging Tory Lanez to a rap beef essentially. It's nice to see people jumping to music rather than the violence. The next day, Tory released the track Lucky You Freestyle, which as you could assume, has him rapping over the beat to the Eminem track Lucky You, which features Joyner Lucas, and is from Eminem's Kamikaze album released in August 2018. Tory does some fast rapping, braggadocious talk throughout it. He goes off here, but it doesn't sound like a diss track to me. He does make it quite clear though that it is a response to Joyner's challenge, as he ends his verse with the line, "I suggest you niggas never go testing me, nigga," and on the outro says, "I promise y'all we down to go 3600,000 rounds of anybody. Let these niggas know that all that rapping fast shit, we could do it too, nigga." Which is a reference to Joyner and how he often does the super fast rapping thing in his songs. Joyner Lucas responded to the track with Liddy Freestyle, which has him rapping over the beat to the Meek Mill track Liddy from his DC4 mixtape featuring Tory Lanez. Joyner goes off on Tory throughout the track and even sends a shot at fellow rapper Trippie Redd with the lines, "You and Trippie better have you some backup, Ren and Stimpy looking aggy and staggered." Then later on has the lines, "Me and 6ix9ine had Trippie Redd bitch on the couch, she was giving us a threesome, nigga." Joyner taking shots at Trippie comes from another IG live where Tory Lanez had Trippie Redd on his live and Trippie was supporting Tory and dissing Joyner, saying he would even feature on the song. Tekashi 6ix9ine at the time was beefing with Trippie Redd, so the reference is essentially Joyner siding with Tekashi as Trippie sided with Tory.
Trip, when you know you gonna out rap a nigga, there's no point in asking the nigga to join the live. We don't even need to hear that. We don't even want to see
why
that,
did you
man.
play with
We
me,
already
Trip?
know what you gonna do to that boy. You gonna straight violate him, man.
Why did this nigga try me today, dog? Like I did. Trip, I'm trying to figure out why he tried me. Like he don't know the bro. Like he don't know the bro do this. Like he don't know the bro do this. Like he don't know. You don't know. First of all, hold on, time out. Big 14. You know what the fuck going on in the building?
Hey, you see me, man. I'm out to record right now.
You know, we stay in the booth. We niggas that stay in the booth. But yo, you know, I've been thinking, because I just saw the shit he was talking about. I think I'm gonna go on one of his shits and just body his shit.
That's what I want to see. That's the real rap beef I want to see.
You try to see that shit, Trent?
Hell yeah. Kill
Give me
one of his
30.
beats.
I'm in the studio right now. I just got here.
Kill one of that nigga.
Just opened up the phone. It was free. It was free what?
Hey, kill that nigga beat. Make them not even remember that nigga rapped on that bitch.
I got you. Give me 30. Matter of fact, yo, everything Trip. This for you. This for you. I'm doing it for you because you my
Call
girl.
me up for the pizza.
I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for you.
I'm gonna get on there and do my DJ Khaled shit. Trippie Redd, we the best.
Hey, deadass, hold on. Hold on, we getting off this live. I deadass need a voice note from you for when I finish the verse. I need you on the outro.
Oh God, with your ugly ass laugh, Shabani.
Joyner sends shots at Tory for Tory being a singer with lines like, What's up with you R&B niggas trying to turn rappers and trappers? You should just stay in your lane, bro. You sound like Parappa the Rapper. And time to get litty, bitch. Fuck all that singing. You challenge me? What the fuck is you thinking? And even, when you sing, you ain't half bad, but you rapping like Razkaz. And I bet you mad sad cause you about to get laughed at. It's rare to see a Razkaz reference. He's a pretty underrated West Coast lyricist. Joyner Lucas also disses Tory for his height with the lines, "I'm looking down on you when you talk to me. You should grab a ladder. You swung at me, only jabbed at my bladder." And, "You okay, but you ain't nobody favorite. You white, but you ain't nobody major. 5'3", you ain't nobody dangerous. Maybe that weed you were smoking had you feeling confident." That line about his height is funny as he states Tory is 5'3". However, Tory claimed to be 5'7". When Tory was arrested in 2020 regarding the Meg Thee Stallion situation, it was reported that he is listed as 5'3" by the police department for his mugshot. Joyner also mentions other artists that Tory had beef with prior with the lines, "We already got Drake and we don't need another. I don't really got space, but I'ma eat your supper. You know, Joyner got a hotter flow. I'ma do what Travis shoulda did a while ago. I'ma do what Drake shoulda did a while ago." Tory had beef with Travis Scott in the past, as some months prior to this situation, a video was released of Travis Scott coming to Tory's trailer at a festival to talk to him about their situation. The Drake mentions are a reference to the beef Tory had with Drake a few years prior, as well as the comparisons people made to Drake and Tory as both of them rap and sing. Tory once again put out a track of his own, this time Liddy Again, which is again using the Liddy beat, which he was originally featured on. Tory has the lines, "Eminem couldn't get you to 1 million on the gram. Chris Brown tried, nigga failed both times. I done took your page to 1 million in a day if you ask me, nigga. I'm your motherfucking cosign." Which is a reference to Joyner having a song with Eminem as well as one with Chris Brown, but having less followers than Tory Lanez still, essentially. Unlike his Lucky You freestyle, this one was a bit more personal and direct. Tory sends shots at Joyner and even Joyner's father with the lines, "See, your daddy was a musician that never made it, cause when you was born, nigga, it was you or him. Shattered knowing he would never make it as an artist, and the odds of his life probably be 2-1, but I give it to him cause he didn't run. I guess he figured, man, when you look at it in a nutshell, all I got is a failed music career, and my revenge is giving that shit to my son." Joyner Lucas's father was a producer and engineer who wasn't as successful in the industry as Joyner has been. In a 2015 interview with Hype magazine, he states the following, "I grew up in a music household. My father was a producer, artist, and engineer who never made it for many reasons. He taught me how to structure bars at 7 years old, and by 10, I had my first album that never came out. It was practice." Later on in the song, he has the lines, "A cornball with a Boston fitted. I said, hold up, my nigga, man, this shit crazy. You fucked Alec? Man, that shit crazy. Nigga said he out here running threesomes with a nigga that's in court dealing with the kid cases." Which of course is a response to the lines about Trippie Redd's ex-girlfriend and Tekashi from Joyner's Liddy freestyle. Lucas returned once again shortly afterwards with a diss track of his own. These diss tracks all pretty much happened over the course of a week or so. Very rapid-fire responses. Also, in the midst of these diss tracks, Tory and Joyner got on IG Live and had a back and forth with one another. Joyner stated that he has no problem admitting when he feels someone is better than him, and that Tory might be better when it comes to writing songs and melodies, however, but lyrically he isn't, and told Tory to stay in his lane essentially. Tory refuted that, stating that he can go bar for bar, and admits to being a fan of Joyner.
So I always been a nigga, right? For me, I always been a nigga to openly admit when I think certain niggas are better than me. I think Kendrick's better than me. I think Cole's
So
better
why
than
would you say me, my nigga? Like, what type of time?
Because I don't think you better than me. Like,
My
lyrically.
nigga, I'm so
lyrically.
much
Let me
nicer than you.
finish.
It's
Let me
crazy.
finish. Let me finish, buddy. All right, buddy. Relax. I don't think that you're lyrically fucking with me on any level when it comes to, like, bar for bar. But I do think that when it comes to songwriting, when it comes to melodies, like, you got that shit, nigga, all day. I'm not the nigga that's gonna sit here and act like, you know what I'm saying, I'm fucking with you.
Can I say something?
I think that you do. I think when it comes to that, nigga, like, you got that shit on smash, nigga. Like, I can't even fuck with that.
Joyner then responded with ZZ Freestyle, which uses the beat from ZZ, the Kodak Black track featuring Travis Scott and Offset from his album Dying to Live. He disses Tory again for the Drake similarities, as well as his hype of lines like, "Boy, you just a pony with a pink saddle. I'm truly sorry that you stuck inside a Drake's shadow. When are you gonna overcome? When are you gonna level up? When are you gonna grow another foot? He also makes a reference to Tory's family, just like how Tory mentioned Joyner's father on the previous track. Joyner says, "Boy, you just another diva. Heard your grandmama kick you out the house screaming. Tory, we don't fucking need you. Why your daddy up and leave you? I guess this is how they fucking treat you." Which is a reference to the Tory Lanez track, I Told You, from the album of the same name. Then Joyner takes shots at Tory for allegedly biting lyrics with the lines, "Okay, let's talk about your plagiarism that you hate to mention, or talk about the hate you given to the greats you dissin', and that writer who wrote your shit still didn't get paid on that Don't Die record. You should probably go pay the nigga. And how the fuck you talk about Kendrick when he a legend, then go bite the nigga style on your record right at the ending? On 4 AM Flex, 2 minutes and 50 seconds, sound exactly like The Art of Peer Pressure, go take a listen." 4 AM Flex is a song from Tory Lanez, and according to some people, it sounds similar to Kendrick's song The Art of Peer Pressure from the Good Kid, Mad City album. Then he follows it up with the lines, "You inspired by the niggas you name dropped. Catch fire in the rain, no umbrella to shelter you and no raindrops. When I seen you on Flex, I gave props. But then we found out you stole Don Q shit from the train stop." Which is a reference to how some feel that on Tory Lanez Funkmaster Flex freestyle from 2017, he copied some bars from New York rapper Don Q. Joyner then goes on to have several lines calling Tory his son, like, "You my son, this the last time I give you a ring pop. Sit down, you on punishment, and don't get up until you see me, and don't even think about touching that TV." Shortly afterwards, Tory was in a club and made an announcement that he won the rap beef between him and Joyner Lucas.
Joyner Lucas, kid, I want us all for this moment right now to give him a good moment of silence and rest in peace, because today his career was over. Joyner Lucas, we killed you, it's done.
To which Joyner responded back on IG with a post telling Tory to just drop a track for round 3. The diss track stopped at this point though, and things got pretty quiet. The next year in August 2019, the two released a track together titled Suge, which was a remix of the hit single By the Baby. On Joyner's verse, he makes a reference to the beef with Tory with the lines, "I hit up Tory and told him I know you don't like me, but fuck it, I'm over the beef. Told him we could be friends, invited him over and gave him some soda and bleach." Tory in his verse also references the beef with Joyner as well as Don Q with the line, "I was handing them L's to Joyner and Don for coming out acting too light-skinned." So you could say that it was still a friendly competition between the two, but nothing too serious as they were collaborating on a track now. Also during Chris Brown's tour for his new album at the time, Indigo, he had both Joyner and Tory as supporting acts on the tour, which once again showed that things had settled down between the two. That was about it for their beef. Once again, I'm glad it's one where it was mainly friendly competition and wasn't a bunch of violence happening unnecessarily like we've seen in some other beefs that I've covered. These are two artists that kind of broke out around the same time, but have a pretty different style of music that managed to go head to head, which is pretty interesting. Personally, I think they both held their own with the tracks, and I'm glad to see they kept it mostly on wax. At the time of this writing, Tory is currently awaiting sentencing for his court case, and Joyner Lucas has a new album releasing soon. What do you think about the beef between these two? As usual, make sure to subscribe and all of that, check out the links in the description box below, and, of course, I'll catch you guys next time.